Homecoming weekend comes to a culmination tonight as the Farmington Falcons come in to take on the Lake Orion Dragons. We've got it all for you here on Orion Neighborhood Television and the NFHS streaming service. Pregame is underwritten by Malash's Palace, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. The Malash family has been providing automotive services to the Lake Orion area since the 1950s. Stop by at 3800 South Lapeer Road or give them a call at 248-393-2222. Good evening, everyone, with Teddy Rehnquist. I'm Doug Corliss. It is homecoming weekend. We had a very enthusiastic powder puff game last night. The Dragons take on the Farmington Falcons. And Teddy, last week, they secured a division title last week.
Accompanied by Jim and Pam Maxfield.
Whatever happens tonight, and we're hoping for a Dragon victory, but that's going to set up a big Week 9 at Saline and CJ Carr.
That's right. Lake Orion picked up that win over Clarkston last week to move to 7-0. And I kind of look at this game tonight similar to that Stony Creek game a few weeks ago. That Stony Creek game came right before Rochester Adams and Clarkston. This game comes right before Saline. It's easy to want to look ahead to that game because of the stakes that are going to be at play. But it's important for Lake Orion to take care of business early tonight against Farmington.
Farmington comes in. They moved up from the blue division to the white division this year. And they're 2-5. They've given up a lot of points. I think in the last 3 games they've scored 7. All season long, senior Cameron Petaway has been their guts and glue. He's out with an ankle sprain tonight. Somebody's got to pick up the slack.
Yeah, you talked about it. Particularly these last 3 weeks for Farmington have been really rough. And then when it comes to the senior tailback, Cameron Petaway, it was probably going to be tough sledding for him, even with him in there. But you're right, it's going to have to be someone else stepping up for this Farmington team tonight. A tough task, but an opportunity for someone to make a name for themselves.
And after next week, we will have Selection Sunday. The Dragons are pretty much assured to make the playoffs and to have 1, possibly 2 home playoff games. But you've got a lot of teams out there, Clarkston, West Bloomfield, and Adams in the red division, Groves and Harper Woods in the white. These teams are all scrapping to try to get in the next 2 weeks are going to be really important for those teams.
Yeah, these next 2 weeks are going to be a lot of fun, and it shows how impressive Lake Orion's OAA Red title was this year. One of the best divisions in the state. So for Lake Orion to run through at 5-0, a testament to Chris Bell and his coaching staff.
It's homecoming. We have alumni back. We have about 3 or 4 groups of cheerleaders from all the schools in Lake Orion. What an atmosphere. Stay with us. Pregame has been underwritten by Malash's Palace, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram. The Malash family has been providing automotive services to the Orion area since the 1950s. Stop by at 3800 South Lapeer Road or give them a call at 248-393-2222.
Let us now honor and respect their efforts in our country. So, ladies and gentlemen, please remove your hats. All veterans, we encourage you to render the appropriate salute. And everyone who's able, please stand at attention. Place your hand over your heart as we proudly sing our national anthem. Welcome to the podium, Lake Orion High School Band's student teacher, Isla Miller, as she leads the Dragon Marching Band in the Star Spangled Banner.
just before kickoff, the homecoming game, the Lake Orion Dragons and the Farmington Falcons. Farmington is led by head coach Jason Albrecht. He's in his third year. He is also the defensive coordinator. Last year, they finished 6-4 in the blue division, which boosted them up to the white. And last year, they lost to Bedford in the pre-district round of the playoffs. This is the fourth meeting between these two schools. Lake Orion leads 3-0. They last met in 2020 when Lake Orion won 35-7. They also played in 2012 and 2015. And Teddy, we were looking at the teams lined up for the anthem, and Farmington was lined up from the 40 to the 20, and Lake Orion was lined up from the 20 to the 20.
Yeah, Lake Orion significantly outnumbering Farmington in terms of student athletes. And one of the things that's interesting about this game is you mentioned it there, Doug. The head coach for Farmington, Jason Albrecht, he calls the defense. Chris Bell, of course, calls the offense for Lake Orion. So we'll see the two head coaches directly squaring off.
Farmington won the toss and deferred. Lake Orion will receive. They will defend the goal to the south. And number 17, Paulo Roku, a sophomore kicker, will kick off for Farmington. Back deep are Billy Roberson and Raymond Payne. Referee blows his whistle. Roku approaches and we're underway. Short kick taken by Dom Novak about the 25. He cuts it outside. He's over to 30. The 40, and taken down at the 27-yard line of Farmington. Great kickoff return by Don Novak, and it's funny, it almost looked like he missed the ball, or he meant to kick it on the ground.
If he did not hit it, it was probably a squib kick. And yeah, Novak fielded that around the Lake Orion 25-yard line, and then that's about a 45-yard return there. You talk about nice field position beginning this drive just outside the red zone.
Absolutely. Lake Orion takes over 1st and 10. They come out twins left, single wide right. DeBrink is set up on a wing right. Robeson the lone setback. Handoff on the outside. Vasquez gets inside the 25 to the 21, they'll call it. It'll be 2nd down and about 4.
Yeah, Billy Roberson, the senior, he leads this rushing attack for Lake Orion, but number 22, Jackson Vasquez, he's a big part of it as well.
Vasquez returns to a wing right. Twins left. Payne in motion. Billy Roberson on the carry. Breaks it outside. He's got a 1st down and 10. 5 touchdown Lake Orion Dragons. Billy Roberson from 22 yards out. And he ran about 40 because he started to his right, stopped, cut back to his left, and outran all the defenders to get in.
A beautiful jump cut there right at about the 15-yard line, and then Billy, he can lower the shoulder, has the rare combination of power and speed. That's why he's going to be a Division I student athlete.
Will Hoffman sets up for the point after. Jackson Vasquez holding. Ball is down, kick is up, and the kick is good. We played 51 seconds, and the Dragons jump out to a 7-0 lead. We didn't even have a chance to tell you. We'll watch the replay.
There's Billy Roberson right
there.
there. Yep.
Right there, cuts it outside.
There was the cut.
Good
right
stiff
there.
arm. Oh boy. And takes it in. We will tell you real quick that the first quarter is underwritten by Jets Pizza. Jets Pizza with 2 convenient locations in the Orion area. Proud supporters of ONTV since 2009. For more information, visit jetspizza.com. Will Hoffman will kick off. Number 3, Jamar Peterson, and number 5, Mikey Woods. And Peterson takes it about the 1 and gets it out to the 20 before he's tripped up by Corbin Smith. Or, as Roger Smith called it, number 9, Austin Kahn. The Dragons are wearing their alternate uniforms tonight. Dark green, gray shoulders, and of course black numbers on dark green. So we will try to keep up with the uniform numbers as best we can.
Despite the difficulty that may come along with some of these dark-on-dark uniform numbers, this Dragon defense playing well, allowing just 16.4 points per game this season.
Twins right, single wide left. Handoff met at the line for no gain was number 21, Trenton Darvin. They're giving him maybe 1.5 yards. It'll be second, and they're calling it 8. Yeah, talking with Coach Bell before the game, and he said over the offseason, Rick Powell and his staff overhauled this whole defense.
Yes.
And he said he is so proud of the job they did. Twins left, motion this side. Look, throws overthrown. Julian Johnson, the junior quarterback, had a receiver cutting in on the slant and just overthrew him.
Yeah, talk about this Rick Powell defense. You know, they have a pair of nice pass rushers there in Caden KD DeGraff and Reed and Joey DeBriniket, and then 2 really nice cornerbacks, Trey Pakmara and Austin Kahn. So when you can lock up receivers on the outside and bring some pressure, certainly made life easier for Rick Powell here in 2023.
Yeah, and it's not only the front 4, it is Carson Negre and the linebacker crew, the safeties, the corners. This whole defense has been playing outstanding.
Agreed.
Thrown, caught over the middle and got a first down is Owen Madison. He takes it out to the 33-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for Farmington.
Number 11, Owen Madison, the senior wide receiver. He looks to be the preferred target. Both of the Farmington pass attempts have gone his way.
Yeah, we touched in the pregame that all season long, Cameron Petaway was the guts and glue of this offense, and he's got a high ankle sprain. I talked to him before game. He says, you know, it's better that they just thought it'd be better for me to shut me down. He said it's really hard. Handoff up the middle for a couple. Goes to Darden again, up the middle. They're going to mark the ball at the 35-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 8.
If this first drive's any indication, we were looking for who was going to step up in the absence of Cameron Petaway. It looks to be number 21, the junior Trenton Darden, both carries so far.
Yeah. And Julian Johnson, the quarterback, looks like he's got a good, strong arm. Some of the passes he made, he put on a rope out to his receivers.
I think if Farmington's going to try to keep pace in this game, they're going to have to try to get Julian Johnson involved in the running game as well.
We have a penalty being marked off against Farmington, 5 yards for illegal motion. It'll now make it 1st and 15. From the 28. Double wide, double slot look. A motion this side. Looks, throws, caught. Slipping a tackle was number 5, Mikey Woods. And he left a defender and turned the juice on. And got a first down.
Yeah, nice job by Mikey Woods right there. Ran just like a little 8-yard hook route, sat down, made the catch, spun back toward the sideline, and picked up a first down for the Falcon.
So it's 1st and 10 from the Dragon 49. 8:50 to go here in the first. Dragons up by 7. And Johnson
fumbled the snap.
Yeah, fumbled the snap. The Dragons fell on it. I didn't see who recovered it. It looks like number 55, Ryan McCartan, came up with it, because he's getting all the hugs on the sideline.
We'll verify here on our Jets Pizza replay.
Yeah, he just never got the snap.
And you were right, Doug. It is 55, Ryan McCartan. Right place, right time.
So the Dragons will take over on the Falcon 49-yard line. They come out trips left. Billy Roberson up the middle. Over the 45 down to the 43, and it'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 4. Trips left. DeBrinket sets up as a tight end on the right side. TR up the middle, slips a tackle. Got a first down and more down to the 30. And their entire defense keyed on Billy Roberson in motion, and TR just took it up the middle. And we've seen him do that a lot this year.
Here's a look at the Jets Pizza replay for you. TR Hill, a terrific athlete.
You got 6 players followed Billy Roberson to the left side. TR again, got a little seam in the 10, the 5, and he fumbled into they say he got into the end zone. Touchdown Lake Orion Dragons, TR Hill from 30 yards out.
Great job of field awareness by TR Hill. He was getting tackled just inside the 2-yard line and extended the football out and broke the pylon. All you got to do is just break the edge of that pylon, and he did it. Nice run, TR Hill.
The ball came loose, but too late. TR had it. So Will Johnson comes out to add the extra point. Vasquez will hold. Ball is down, kick is up, and the kick is good. Nope, no good. So 7:29 to go here in the first. The Dragons now lead 13-0. And our officiating crew tonight, I think I already went over it. No, I didn't. Storm Guitar is the referee. Yep, as we watch the replay.
You'll see Hill extend the football and break the plane right at the end of the run here.
And he dragged Blaise Farrington, number 6 at cornerback, dragged him into the end zone with him. Getting to our officials, Gary Wagenschutz is the head linesman. Nick Howard is the line judge. Ken Stefanski is the umpire. John Hartley is the back judge. Rob Ginther is the side judge. And Dave Crone is the field judge.
Referee Storm Guitar, that's a great name.
That is a great name. When they gave me the name, I looked at him, I said, you gotta be kidding me.
But we verified it.
Yeah. High end over end kick into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20 where Farmington takes over 1st and 10. And our scoreboard sponsor is underwritten by Michigan United Credit Union. The full-service financial institution serves everyone who resides, works, worships, or attends school in Michigan. Give them a call at 248-814-4000 or visit their website at michiganunitedcu.org. 1st and 10 for the Falcons. They come out twins right, single wide left. Single back in the backfield. And again, they had problems with the exchange to the running back. The ball was on the ground. He said Owen Madison recovered it for Farmington after a gain of 1. So it'll be 2nd and 9.
Back-to-back plays. The Falcons have put the football on the turf here.
Yeah, you've got to get not only the center quarterback exchange, and he's in the shotgun, so it shouldn't be an issue.
That might be the way to go. It might be easier for him.
Back looks, throws, overthrows Antoine Bailey. Johnson, that's about the second or third ball we've seen him airmail to his receivers.
And even if Bailey had been able to pull that one in, would have likely been a very minimal gain. Trey Pakmara was right there, and he's a very sure tackler.
So 3rd and 9 from the 21. Falcons come out twins right, single wide left. From the pistol. Johnson back, looks, throws, complete. Let's see where they mark it. They're going to mark him. Oh, it was incomplete. So that'll be 4th and 9. Jackson Vasquez will set up office around midfield.
Yeah, number 10, Jaden Van, made the catch there for the Falcons short of the first down, but they ruled he was out of bounds, incomplete pass.
Oh, terrible kick. Oh my goodness. This one goes out of bounds at the Farmington 36-yard line. A 15-yard punt. And the Dragons will take over 1st and 10. They're marking it at the 37.
I don't think he got a piece of it, but number 4, Caden DeGraffenreid, he was right in on the punter there.
Yeah. So the Dragons come out 1st and 10. Tight formation. Double wings. Raymond Payne reverses. Hands off. Around the outside. Jamari Cooper takes it down to the 18-yard line. On the double reverse.
That's enough for Lake Orion. First down.
And here comes Jamari. Look at Dom Novak. Look at the pancake he put on him.
Even the quarterback, T.R. Hill, out there throwing blocks for him. You like to see that.
TR back to throw. He's going to run it. Cuts it inside and gets down to the 15-yard line. Be a gain of 3 and bring up 2nd down.
3rd carry of the night for T.R. Hill. All 3 resulted in positive yardage. One of them, of course, went for the touchdown. I like when Lake Orion involves him in the running game early like this. I feel like it helps get him going as a passer, too.
I think he wanted to throw, just couldn't find anyone open. And he's that extra weapon. He will tuck it and run it. Dragons come out, twins left, single wide right. TR to Novak, cuts it inside the 10, down to the 6. That's going to be enough for a 1st down for the Dragons. And Dom Novak gets rewarded for all the good blocking he's done tonight.
Dom Novak, he's a player that he really seems like he's taken quite a step forward from last season, become a nice part of this Lake Orion offense.
So it's 1st and goal from the 6. Dragons stay in a tight formation. 2 wides, 2 wings. Raymond Payne cutting it outside. Cuts it inside, touchdown, Lake Orion Dragons. He wasn't touched from 6 yards out.
See Raymond Payne, he came all the way across from the left side to the right side, from the bottom of your screen to the top, and like you said, wasn't touched, showing that track speed on display right there.
So Will Hoffman has been a busy young man so far between kicking off and extra points. Jackson Vasquez will hold. Ball is down, kick is up. And the kick is good. 4:59 to go here in the first. The Dragons increased their lead to 20-0.
Jet Pizza replay, Raymond Payne, untouched from 6 yards out. The acceleration at the end.
And look at the block that was carried out by Billy Roberson. He made contact about the 5 and let loose of his block 7 yards into the end zone.
Billy Roberson definitely has the body of a running back. He's a strong young man.
So Will Hoffman lines up to kick off again. High end over end kick. Taken at the 4 and dropped and picked up and taken down at the 10 was number 3, Jamar Peterson. He couldn't quite get the handle at the 2 and picked it up and could only make it out to the 10. We will remind you tonight's game is a copyrighted presentation of Lake Orion High School's Dragon Broadcasting Program in Orion Neighborhood Television. In 2019, the Dragon Broadcast Program was awarded the title of Best Overall Program in the country and still holds on to that title today. And I'll finish it after this play as the Falcons come out twins left, single wide right. Turning, chased, and they called the pass incomplete. Looked like Tyler Ratliff was in chasing him, and he just tried to throw it away, tried to complete it, and the receiver just couldn't hold on.
And then it was Andrew Parker coming down from the safety spot, laying the hit to dislodge the pass as well.
So it'll be 2nd and 10. Ball spotted on the 10. Twins left, single wide right. Handoff again, number 21, Trent Darden. And he was jammed up at the 10, got loose and squirted forward for 7 more. So now it'll be 3rd and 3.
Yeah, it looked like once again Farmington had some issues with the quarterback running back exchange there. So nice job by Darden to turn that into a positive yardage play.
And that's the thing you learn from day one in Pee Wee football is how to hand the ball off. And if you're a running back, how to take the handoff.
Yes.
Bunch formation to the left. Toss back to the left. Met and taken down. Kept his feet moving. Aaron Leitz looked like he led the charge on the tackle. Troy Pakmara got his nose in there, and it's going to be 4th and 1.
Decision time for Jason Albrecht, deep in his own territory, own 19-yard line, but it looks like he's keeping the offense out there for the time being.
Yeah, he is. His running backs the past couple plays have been able to get yardage after initial contact.
Yeah, this could have been 4th and 3 where Darden was originally hit, so it was a nice job to fight forward for 2 more.
Under center this time, trying to sneak forward, Did he get there? Yes, he did.
He did.
It'll be first down Rochester. Johnson on the keeper. The Dragons, of course, are motioning dragon ball, but it's not going to work.
Lake Orion has been extremely aggressive in going in there ripping that football out
They
tonight.
have, yes.
Farmington's already put it on the turf twice and almost a couple of more times.
Coach Powell signaling the plays in. KD DeGraffenried running that defense. Double wide, double slot on first down. Cutting around the left side and run out of bounds was
Christian Garden kicked out of bounds by Peyton McIntyre.
trying to see who took the ball. Oh, Darden.
It was Darden.
Yeah, Darden on the carry. He got one. It'll be 2nd and 9.
So number 73, Brandon Nepjuk, all the way out there to the sideline making the play.
Yep. Oh, hey, these defensive linemen want to get in on the fun, too.
That's right.
We already saw Ryan McCartan recover a fumble. Trips to the left, single wide right on 2nd down. Looks, throws incomplete, intended for James Marshall, and he threw it into triple coverage, and DeGraffenried was there to help break it up.
Yeah, Caden DeGraffenried nearly had himself an interception. Third down and 9. This is a big down for this Dragon defense. Get off the field here.
It is. And it's a big down for this Falcon offense to try to establish something.
Right, already down 3 scores here in the first quarter. Just try to get something going.
Twins right, single wide left. Back looks, throws, caught. Juggled the ball in midair was James Marshall. He made the catch, and as he turned, the ball came out, and he's trying to get up to full speed and pull the ball in at the same time.
His ability to multitask, a 3rd down and 9 conversion for the Falcon right there.
Andrew Parker in on the tackle for the Dragons. And that's that situation. You want to secure the ball, but you want to get your momentum built also.
He does clearly need some more polishing, but you're right. Julian Johnson has a strong arm here. He can make some nice throws.
On first down, into the middle goes Darden, and he's piled up after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd down. As we're inside a minute to go here in the first quarter. Dragons up 20-0. Little bit of breeze tonight. It seemed like the breeze was stronger down on the field than the way the flag is hanging.
Well,
Looks like a little breeze out of the northeast.
We do have that element of being an hour later than normal.
It is. It was an 8 o'clock kickoff tonight. On 2nd down, Twins right, single wide left. Handoff to Darden. And Carson Negri came in like a rocket and dropped him for a loss. It's now going to be 3rd and 9 as the first quarter comes to an end. We played 1. The Dragons lead 20-0. And once again, replays for this game are sponsored by Jets Pizza. Jets Pizza with 2 convenient locations in the Orion area. Proud supporters of ONTV since 2009. For more information, visit jetspizza.com. And the second quarter is underwritten by Detroit Wing Company. Established in January of 2023, Detroit Wing Company, located on the northeast corner of Trainer and Lapeer, offers 20 signature sauces for their classic wings, boneless wings, and hand-battered chicken tenders, with guest favorites including honey barbecue, garlic parmesan, classic buffalo, honey chipotle, whiskey barbecue, and sweet heat. For more information about Detroit Wing Company, visit their website, DetroitWingCo.com. So 3rd down and 9. 4 receivers left and a single wide right. Looks, throws, incomplete, intended for Mikey Woods. He would have been short of the 1st down anyhow. It'll now be 4th and 9.
He would have been short of the 1st down, but that's a pass I think Woods should have caught. You need to help your quarterback, help your struggling offense out here. Could have set up a 4th and about 3, 4th and 4 instead of 4th and 9.
We have not seen signs that the punters come out.
Oh, offense staying out here.
They're staying out to go for it on a 4th and 9 from their own 46-yard line. And they're going to do a quick kick. And they're just going to let it go. And it'll go down to the 30 and the 29-yard line where it'll be down. Dragons will take over 1st and 10. Our second quarter is also underwritten by Builders Custom Flooring, a family-owned and operated flooring business located conveniently in downtown Lake Orion. Their showroom floor features a selection of hardwood flooring, carpet, luxury vinyl, and a wide variety of tile and backsplash. For more information, visit their website at builderscustomflooring.com. So the Dragons, 1st and 10, come out with twins left. I formation in the backfield. TR back, got time. Intended for Robert Payne, Raymond Payne. He had it and was jarred loose by Jaden Van, number 10.
It was a good throw by T.R. Hill, right on the money in the hands of Payne.
Yeah.
And then Jaden Van came over and broke it up at the last second. A good play by the Falcon defensive back. This is the 4th drive of the night for Lake Orion. The first 3 all resulted in touchdowns. The first by Billy Roberson, the second T.R. Hill, and the 3rd Raymond Payne.
Spread the ball around. Trips to the left, single wide right. Roberson, lone back in the backfield. He gets the toss from TR. Tries to break it outside, gets jammed up, cuts it inside. Breaks a tackle. Trying to break it outside on the 40, and he's got a 1st down out to the 44-yard line. A 25-yard run on 1st down by Billy Roberson.
Completely reverse course there. Started off left, ended up going out of bounds on the right sideline. Across the field, Billy Roberson running with a lot of confidence.
1st and 10 from the 44. Jamari Cooper checks in. They go double wide, double slot. Looks, throws, caught. Dom Novak. And he got 5 on 6, call it 7. And it'll be 2nd and 3 from the Falcon 49.
That one's been in football playbooks for a long time. Just a simple slant route there, and the throw right on the money by Hill. He's looking very good tonight.
Trips to the right this time. Billy up the middle. Should have the 1st down. He does by half a football. And the Dragons keep moving the chains.
I like this spot on the field to take another deep shot like they tried with Raymond Payne early on this drive. Especially here, 1st and 10, you have a play to work with.
I don't know if Anthony Taramina, when he comes up for halftime stats, will have time of possession, but I think it's heavily in Lake Orion's favor. TR on a low snap, keeps it up the middle, gets 5, bring up second down as we close in on 9:30 to go here in the second quarter. Dragons up by 20.
Yeah, that could have been Hill making something out of nothing there. That snap was about ankle high, and he may have been looking to pitch it to Billy Roberson and decided, because of the busted snap, just to keep it himself and pick up 5 yards.
Trips to the right. TR back, looks, throws. Through the hands and intercepted.
That was Raymond Payne.
Went right through the hands of Raymond Payne and picked off by Mikey Woods. And it'll be Farmington's ball, 1st and 10 at their own 30.
That's a tough one for TR Hill. That'll show up on his stat line as an interception, but that's not his fault. That was a good throw, and it just, Raymond Payne, I think, got a little ahead of himself looking to turn upfield before he secured the catch.
And TR threw a rope out there.
Great throw.
So 1st and 10 for the Falcons. Looking to make something happen here in the second quarter. Twins right, single wide left. Back, looking, going deep. Caught by number 11, Owen Madison. And Aaron Leach was with him step for step. And Madison just turned around and hauled it in on a great throw by Julian Johnson.
Yeah, it's uncharacteristic to see Trey Pachmara get beat deep like that. And yeah, if that throw from Johnson, if anything, it might have been a little underthrown, and it looked like Madison had to come back for it, because if Johnson puts that out in front of him more, he could have been running perhaps for 6.
So 1st and 10. Toss back. Coming around the far side is Darden. He's going to be about 2 yards short of the first, but a gain of 8 on 1st down. And make no mistake, this Farmington Falcon team has a 2-7 record, but you can tell there's some athletes on this team.
Yeah, there are. Darden in particular is looking good. Julian Johnson. And, you know, it's a 20-point game right now, but if you punch it in the end zone here and you get the football to begin the second half, Farmington could be feeling okay about where they're at.
Sure. So 2nd and 2. Motion this side, looks, throws, complete, got a 1st down out there to Jeremiah Axe. Oh, I'm sorry, that was James Marshall, number 1. This Farmington's high school does not have a freshman team. Last night, the Lake Orion freshmen had to play South Lyon East, and the JV defeated the Farmington JV at Farmington 9-0. So they've got a sprinkling of sophomores and a lot of juniors on this squad. On 1st down, hit and driven back was Darden.
Andrew Parker coming all the way up.
Andrew Parker coming over. Lost 1, it'll be 2nd and 11 as we close in 7 minutes to go here in the second quarter.
Andrew Parker's a very good athlete, 3-sport athlete, football, basketball, lacrosse. His issues have just been injuries, and when he can stay healthy, he's a very good athlete for Lake Orion.
He's come on real strong in the middle and second half of this season.
Yeah, I agree.
So we have Twins left, single wide right. Johnson looks, throws, overthrows everybody. Thrown in the direction of all the people with cameras on the sideline.
Yeah, number 11, Owen Madison, didn't even make a leap for it. He took a look and was like, nothing I can do with that.
I don't think Andre the Giant could have leapt and made that. So it's 3rd down and 11 from the 25.
Be a 42-yard field goal from this spot if they throw an incomplete pass.
Tight formation, wings both sides. Johnson looks, throws, caught, complete, twisting, got a first down at the 14-yard line. Trey Pakmara on the stop. So it's a 1st and 10 inside the 15. Farmington with their best drive of the game.
Yeah, we saw them convert a 3rd and 9 on their last drive. That was a 3rd and 11 right there. And it was number 5, Mikey Woods, came up with the interception and now making a play here on offense.
Double wide, double wing look on 1st down. Hand off Darden. He's jammed up at the middle. Gets maybe a half yard. The middle of the Dragon defensive line came in to stop him.
Farmington seems to have had far more success running to the edges tonight than running up the middle.
We have a little rain on our windows here in the press box. Rain was called for tonight. This game had an 8 o'clock start. The area around Lake Orion High School lost power for about 3 hours this afternoon, and we weren't sure if it was going to be restored in time to get this game in. And so they delayed the start to 8 o'clock. Johnson rolling out, looks, throws, caught, touchdown.
Owen Madison, number 11.
Owen Madison, number 11, yep. And he did a good job of getting just over the end line, stopped, turned around, and the ball was right there waiting for him.
Yeah, and could be a tricky throw for Johnson too. A right-handed quarterback rolling to his left like that, but nice anticipation.
That's a long throw for him, yeah. So Paulo Roku on for the extra point. Kick is up and the kick is good. 5:05 to go in the 2nd quarter. It's now Lake Orion 20 and Farmington 7.
Here's the Jets Pizza replay of the Farmington touchdown. You can see the rain picking up a little bit. Johnson, shotgun snap, rolling out to his left. The throw, nice anticipation. Owen Madison, he actually got both feet in. That would have been a catch at the professional level.
And you're right. He was rolling to his left and throwing across his body. And that's a hard throw for a right-handed quarterback to make.
Absolutely.
And be accurate with it. And go mobile with ONTV anytime. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube on your mobile devices. Connect with ONTV to see what's happening in our studio, see upcoming events, and watch ONTV program in high definition on demand. Orion Neighborhood Television, working to bring Lake Orion to the world and wherever you are in the world. Thank you for joining us tonight. You're seeing a whale of a ball game on homecoming weekend in Lake Orion. Kick goes out of bounds. Lake Orion will take over on the 35. So 1st and 10 for Lake Orion on the 35-yard line, their own 35, with 5:05 to go here in the 2nd. Both teams have their full complements of timeouts.
It was a big drive for Lake Orion, try to get that lead back up to 3 scores going into the half.
No question. Billy Roberson cuts it outside, gets about 5. They'll give him 6. It'll be 2nd and 4. Yeah, I'm sure the Dragons want to get a score before halftime.
Yes. With Farmington, we'll get the football to begin the 3rd quarter.
So Twins left to Brinkett on a wing right. And we have a flag.
Got some movement. It looks like a false start.
Probably is. False start against the Dragons. That'll back them up 5. It'll make it second down, and they're going to call it 9. Ball spotted on the 36-yard line.
Penalty for illegal procedure called against Lake Orion. Makes it second and 9.
Trips go out to the right. Jamari Cooper, lone wide out left. Screen. Roberson breaking tackles. Gets the penalty yardage back. It'll be 3rd down and 5. 3rd down and 4. Christian Jackson in on the tackle for Farmington. 3rd down. They stay in Trips left, single wide right. TR back, looks, throws, got a receiver. Inside the Farmington 40 was Jackson Vasquez. He went up and got it. That was right at the above about where his helmet was, and he went up and got it and hauled it down.
That was all hands there for Jackson Vasquez. He had a nice run on Lake Orion's first drive of the game, and now we'll take a look at the Jets Pizza replay. This catch, this was a bullet of a throw by T.R. Hill. Jackson Vasquez, all hands. First down, Lake Orion.
Toss to Vasquez, never made it, recovered by number 55, Hayden McCormick Reamer, and Farmington will take over with 3:10 to go. Or did they call that not a fumble?
It looks like they might have ruled it an incomplete pass.
They may have.
I think it was one of those little pop passes, which is a forward pass, incomplete pass.
A little shovel pass. And the Dragons dodge a bullet.
They sure did. But it is the correct call. That is a forward pass, incomplete.
Double wide, double wing on 2nd down. Billy up the middle. Fights off a tackler. Gets a first down inside the 25-yard line. Boy, you talk about number 1, keeping your feet churning, and number 2, fighting off tacklers. He did it with hands, elbows, shoulders.
14-yard run here by Roberson.
Watch the fight in the running back. Get out of my way. Here's another, get out of my.
Just a terrific individual effort.
So now on 1st down, Trips left, single wide right. Vasquez in motion. Billy up the middle for about 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Just under 2.5 minutes to play. Still plenty of time for Lake Orion here. You want to use up as much of that clock as you can.
Ball's at the 18-yard line. 2nd down and 3.
2nd down and 3. Twins left. Now Vasquez in motion. Handoff, Payne. He's trying to bounce it outside and just lost real estate. And he's going to be marked back at the 26-yard line. It'll be a huge loss.
Loss of 8.
Loss of 8. It'll be 3rd down and 11. TR back. Got time. Looks. Throws. Missed Dom Novak. Overthrew him. And I don't know if the ball, I can't see how hard the rain's coming down. The ball may have been a little slippery. That will lead to overthrows.
It's 4th down and 11. Lake Orion at the 26-yard line. It'd be a 43-yard field goal, but Chris Bell looks like he's leaving the offense out here.
He is. Ryan Rocheleau, a sophomore wide receiver, checks in. He plays a tight end on the right. TR back, looks, throws. Got a receiver. Complete to Raymond Payne. And he's got a first down at just outside the 10.
Little personal redemption for Raymond Payne. He had the drop that led to the interception on the previous drive. Comes through with a big catch on a 4th and 11 right there.
And they're calling it 1st and goal.
Yep, exactly at the 10.
Minute 20 to go. Low snap. And that's going to come back. It's going to be another procedure call against the Dragons that'll back them up 5. They'll repeat first down. It'll be 1st and 15. Minute 15 showing on the clock.
Yeah, the slightly unusual down and distance of 1st and goal from the 15.
That's right. We will have an extended halftime today since it is homecoming night. TR back. Steps away from pressure, looking. Picks up a block. He's going to run to the 5. Did he get in? He did. Touchdown, Lake Orion Dragons. TR Hill from 15 yards out.
His second touchdown run of the night, the first one from 30, and this one lower in the shoulder at the end.
And we have a Farmington player down in the end zone.
Very well could have been a product of Hill lowering his shoulder there at the end.
And the Dragons are going to go for 2. Try to make it a 3-score difference. Talking with some of the seniors tonight, they want to make a statement tonight. This is the last regular season home game for the seniors. So they want to make a statement tonight.
Absolutely. The seniors all recognized before the crowd, before the game, and you know, homecoming weekend, one of the favorite weekends for the student body for the whole year. And Lake Orion is doing a good job making a statement. Up by 19 right now, looking to make it 21 here with this 2-point conversion attempt.
So the offense comes out. From the gun, TR rolling. Throws back to his left, caught. Dom Novak caught the 2-point conversion, and with 56.2 seconds to go, it's now Lake Orion 28, Farmington 7.
TR Hill took the shotgun snap and rolled to his right, but then looked back to his left, threw all the way across the field in the back corner of the end zone, and Dom Novak the catch. We'll take a look at it here in our Jets Pizza replay.
Look right, come back, look left. Throw a little rainbow up there and let your receiver just stand there and wait for it.
Perfectly placed throw, landed right over the defensive back.
So with 56.2 seconds to go, Will Hoffman tees it up on the 40. Mikey Woods, and looks like Jamar Peterson back deep.
Yep.
Woods fields it on a bounce. Gets up over the 20 to the 25. And that's where Farmington will take over 1st and 10 with 50.5 seconds to go.
We'll see how aggressive Farmington gets here. This first play is generally a pretty good indication.
You know, we've always talked a lot about the last 2 minutes of a half. That if you score you get that extra momentum. Even if you don't receive the second half kickoff, you've set that tone that you've given somebody, given an extra score. High handoff, tackled for no gain or maybe a yard loss is Darden, and he's not getting up too well.
There is a whistle on the field. Lake Orion calls.
And Lake Orion's going to take a timeout. Going on to that, if you do get the ball back to start the second half and you go in with a score, you get the ball back and you get a chance to get another score without them even laying their hands on the ball.
It could be a huge advantage, that 2-for-1 swing. And yeah, we've heard a lot of coaches talk about it, that final 4 minutes of the first half, first 4 minutes of the second half, that they call it like the swing 8 minutes, can be some of the most important minutes of the game. And that was interesting, it seemed like Farmington was content to just kind of go into the half here down 28-7, but it was Lake Orion who took the timeout after that running play.
Dragons are saying nothing doing, and really they didn't have to take the timeout because they had the injury timeout.
Yeah.
Dragons have 2 left. Farmington has their full complement of 3. Next week, the Dragons will travel to Saline for a Week 9 matchup with C.J. Carr and the Saline Hornets.
Notre Dame Fighting Irish commit C.J. Carr.
Ought to be a good one.
Should be 3rd straight year those 2 programs are playing.
And you know what? This is a different Dragon squad
Absolutely.
than what we saw the last 2 years playing Saline. Last year, C.J. Carr ran rampant over the Dragon defense. It's not the same defense this year.
No, much improved defense.
So Farmington comes out, trips to the right with a wing right and a single wide left on 2nd down. Looks, throws, incomplete through the hands of Mikey Woods, and it'll be 3rd down. Parker Gannon on the coverage for the Dragons. Number 36 on your program.
3rd down and 10 for Farmington at their own 26-yard line here. I wonder if they'll just call a running play, keep the football on the ground, and force Lake Orion to use another one of those 2 remaining timeouts.
Well, they look like they're going to, it's trips to the left, handoff, and that's going nowhere. Number 22, Antoine Bailey, in for Darden, and he was trapped for a loss. Brandon Nepchuk in on the stop for the Dragons. And you're right, Coach Bell takes another timeout.
Yeah, Lake Orion should get the football back here with about 30 seconds and 1 timeout and reasonably good field position.
And after next Friday night, on Sunday afternoon, will be Selection Sunday, where the Dragons will find out their first round playoff opponents. And we were doing some speculating before the game. We're always wonder which way they're going to divide the districts up. Will we go north, or will teams from the north come down? Will they come from the east? Will we see Clarkston or Rochester Adams again? That's what makes that Week 9 and the weekend following so fascinating in high school football.
It is so much fun to watch, and even these last couple of weeks, we're probably going to get some results we were not expecting to see that'll throw a wrench in things.
Oh, they're going. DeGraffenried ran into the punter, and he really didn't make an effort to avoid him.
No, I would expect this to be a personal foul, 15-yard penalty, automatic first down.
It will be. Personal foul, roughing the kicker, and that will be a 15-yard penalty from the previous line of scrimmage.
Now that kind of nullifies everything Lake Orion just did with taking those 2 timeouts and trying to get the football back, but still a comfortable lead here.
So Farmington will retain possession at their own 37-yard line with 33.3 seconds to go.
Farmington still has all 3 of those timeouts, so if you hit a pass play over the middle of the field.
They come out trips right. Johnson back, looks intercepted by the Dragons. Carson Negri. Nope, I'm sorry, number 45, Peyton McIntyre.
Peyton McIntyre with the interception, and it looked like that pass was tipped at the line of scrimmage, so one of his teammates likely helped him with that.
And he went up and got it.
Caden DeGraffenried's probably pretty happy about that too. Just picked up the roughing the kicker penalty, but then Peyton McIntyre, very next play, gets the football back for Lake Orion here at the 22-yard line.
Redemption is a sweet thing. So the Dragons, with 24.9 seconds to go, come out twins right, single wide left. TR from the gun, rolling right. He's going to tuck it and run and gets out of bounds at the 20 with 19.1 seconds to go.
Pickup of 2 yards, minimal gain, but positive yardage.
Lake Orion has 1 timeout remaining. Coach Bell signaling the play in. Roberson splits out to a slot left. 5 wides for the Dragons. TR back, looks, throws all alone. Touchdown, Lake Orion Dragons. I think it was Billy Roberson. He didn't have anyone within 3 yards of him.
Wide open, and Roberson's second touchdown of the night, had one rushing earlier, and now we're receiving one.
With 14.3 seconds to go. Will Hoffman on for the extra point. Ball is down, kick is up, and the kick is good. It is now Lake Orion 35, Farmington 7. And during this sports season, Orion Neighborhood Television will be covering a large variety of games. Our sports coverage will include varsity football, volleyball, boys soccer, and more. Select games will be streamed live on dragonbroadcasting.org and will be replayed on our Comcast Channel 10 and AT&T 99. Visit Orion ONTV for our program schedule. Up in the booth, we have Aiden Novak doing stats again tonight. And, wait a minute, Colin Ensminger. Yeah, I know, you've been up here before, but I forgot your name. Okay. So Will Hoffman will kick off. Colin's up here running the scoreboard tonight. And it goes into and out of the end zone. Farmington will take over 1st and 10 on the 20 with 13.4 seconds to go.
This is the 8th game of the season for Lake Orion, and the 6th time now they've scored at least 35 points, and they did it in just 1 half here tonight.
And you know what? These kids are out there jumping around like it's week 1. They know what they have here.
A special team, a special season potentially, absolutely.
And that's what Coach Bell referred to today. This is a special group of players. And we've had them here before.
And you know what? He deserves some credit in that too. He's a special coach. I mean, you can see the difference he's made since he's come back.
1st and 10. And Farmington's just going to take a knee. We will go into halftime on homecoming Friday night. The Lake Orion Dragons lead the Farmington Falcons 35-7. Halftime will be sponsored by Molossus Palace, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, located at 3800 South Lapeer in Lake Orion. Molossus Palace has been serving Lake Orion's automotive needs since the 1960s. Give them a call at 248-393-2222. And Detroit Wing Company. Established in January of 23, Detroit Wing Company is located on the northeast corner of Drainer and Lapeer, with 20 signature sauces for their classic wings, boneless wings, and chicken tenders. And lots more. For more information about Detroit Wing Company, visit their website at DetroitWingCo.com. We'll be right back.
Program on Facebook or on Instagram. Their LO Dance Program. Please join together in welcoming the 2023 Marching Band and Color Guard, conducted by Mr. Mike Steele. Let's give it up for our award-winning marching band and director Mike Steele. It's time now to introduce our 2023 Dragon Royal Corps members, elected by their peers and the staff at Lake Orion High School. First up, and representing the sophomore class of 2026, is Addison Taplin. Addison is the daughter of Stacy and Brent Taplin. She's involved in the leadership class, JV volleyball, high performance volleyball, and attended Walden Middle School. Addison appreciates the opportunities and support she receives from her family, schoolmates, and the community, making her proud to be a Dragon. Our next representative of the sophomore class is Lawrence Yoder. Lawrence is the son of Kristen and Lawrence Yoder. He is involved in junior varsity football and attended Walden Middle School. He's proud to be a Dragon and says he has his father and mother to thank for supporting him. First up for the junior class of 2025 is Bria Bailey. Bria is the daughter of Greta and Gary Bailey. She's involved in National Honor Society, Science National Honor Society, and is a talented artist. She attended Walden Middle School and is thankful for all the opportunities to get involved in school and to be surrounded by the many others who want to make a difference in her life. Our second representative from the junior class is Charlie Whitaker. Charlie is the son of Tamara and Donnie Whitaker. He attended Oakview Middle School. Charlie is proud to be a Dragon because of the opportunities the school and classes set up for his future and how kind everyone is. Next up is our senior Dragon Court. Up first is Megan Fox. She's the daughter of Lori and Justin Fox. She's involved with both the cross-country and track team and attended Scripps Middle School. Megan wants to study biology and become a doctor of dermatology at Michigan State University. Our second senior rep is Michael Dracos. Michael is the son of Teresa and Stephen Dracos. He runs cross-country track, is a member of the leadership class, National Honor Society, Math National Honor Society, where he is acting president. He attended Oakview Middle School and is planning to go to the University of Michigan on the biology and pre-med track. Our third rep is Ella Hardy. Ella Hardy is the daughter of Andrea Congelesi. Ella competed in 3 years of varsity cheer, is planning on getting her real estate license in hopes of being a real estate agent. She attended Oakview Middle School and loves the amount of school spirit Lake Orion High School has. Our fourth rep is Mario Barashai. Mario is the son of Lindita and Paroka Barashai. He participates in powerlifting, marching band, and attended Oakview Middle School. He's planning on attending Michigan State U for criminal justice with a minor in music performance. He's proud to be a dragon because of the hardworking attitude and open mind you need to have one. Our 5th senior rep is Haley Keogh. Haley is the daughter of Amy and Adrian Keogh. She's a competitive dancer and involved with leadership, National English Honor Society, and DECA. She went to Oakview Middle School. She's undecided where she wants to go for college, but knows she wants to study business management. Our 6th senior representative is Kyle Winter. Kyle is the son of Stephanie and Jason Winter. He's a devoted varsity lacrosse player and also plays for Omnia Club Lacrosse. Kyle participates as a mentor in 42 Strong in Oxford. He attended Walden Middle School and is planning to study finance. At this time, he's undecided on his collegiate choice. The next senior rep is Allison Grund. Allison is the daughter of Corey and Mark. She is part of the leadership class, National English Honor Society, competitive dance team, and attended Walden Middle School. Allison is planning on attending Michigan State in the fall to study business. She is proud dragon because of the unity of our school. Our 8th senior rep is Wesley Adkins. Wesley is the son of Crystal Fromm and Sean Adkins. He is part of the Dungeons and Dragons Club, video game club, and a member of the esports team. Wesley plans on attending OCC and majoring in general studies. He attended Scripps Middle School and is proud to be a dragon. Our 9th senior rep is Dory Suhai. Dory is the daughter of Beata and Potter Suhai. She's a member of marching band and attended Scripps Middle School. Right now, Dory is undecided on where she wants to attend college, but is thinking of majoring in forensic science or psychology. She is proud to be a part of our tight-knit community and happy that she receives all the support she needs. Our last senior representative is Joey Hogan. Joey is the son of Jeff and Lori Hogan. He is a member of both the varsity football and baseball team and leadership class. He went to Scripps Middle School and is committing to play baseball at Alma College studying business. He says he's proud to be a dragon because of the united, strong community we have. And now, please welcome back our 2022 King, Nick Noose, and Queen Grace Sullivan. Grace is currently attending Michigan State University, studying biology at the Lyman Briggs College at MSU. She's involved also in playing on the club soccer team. Nick attends Northwood University, where he's majoring in operations and supply chain management while also playing on Northwood's baseball team. Grace and Nick, at this time, will you please crown the 2023 Homecoming Queen and King, Dory Suhai and Mario Barashon.
You got 2 minutes to get them off the field, including the whole band.
Okay. Once again, congratulations. Thank you to our leadership class for producing this halftime show. Thank you to the band, the dance team, and all participants. Go Dragons!
just before the second half kickoff, the Lake Orion Dragons lead the Farmington Falcons 35-7. Teddy, you got some halftime stats.
That's right, Doug. Lake Orion built up that 28-point halftime lead with 266 yards of total offense. 204 of those were on the ground, 62 through the air. T.R. Hill, the junior quarterback, has 3 touchdowns, 2 rushing and 1 passing. And then Billy Roberson, the senior tailback, he has 2 scores, 1 on the ground, 1 through the air.
And I'll tell you what, the Dragons, they dominated that first half. Yet Farmington had a good drive on their touchdown, but boy, it was just all Dragons in that first half.
Yeah, Farmington's been able to string together, a drive or a few plays where they've had some moments, but even that one touchdown drive they did have came, after an interception that went through the hands of a Dragon receiver. So Lake Orion has been in control, and hopefully we see them continue that here early in the third quarter.
It is a cool night here in Lake Orion. A little drizzle is falling. Nowhere near the rain we had last week at Clarkston, but just enough. It just puts that nip of fall in the air, and it's been a great homecoming week here in Lake Orion. Farmington will receive the second half kickoff. Will Hoffman has it teed up at the 40. And Mikey Woods and
probably Jamar Peterson.
Number 3, Jamar Peterson, right. So referee Storm Guitar, and I saw him at halftime, and that really is his name.
Awesome.
High end over end kick taken at the 2. Up over to the 30 goes Mikey Woods, and he's dropped, at the 21, where Farmington will take over first and 10.
Tackled by Travis Acker.
Travis Acker on the stop. As this second half progresses, you will probably see a lot of substitutions by the Dragons. They're trying to get everyone into this game tonight.
I would think so. It'd be great to say you played in the homecoming game. Of course, the homecoming king and queen were honored and named and honored at halftime. Congratulations to everyone that was a part of that.
Double wide, double slot on first down. Handoff up the middle. Number 22, Antoine Bailey for a couple. We have not seen Trent Darden since he went out after a leg injury in the first half.
Which is a bummer for Falcon fan because Darden was running hard. He was their top threat on the ground tonight.
Yeah, he was, and he took the place of
Cameron Petaway,
who was their Mr. Everything. So the injuries are hitting this Falcon roster really hard at the running back position.
We're looking at probably number 3 or 4 on the preseason depth chart here.
Yeah. So double wide, double slot, 2nd and 9. Johnson back, down he goes. Who got him?
Ryan McCartan, I believe.
Yeah. Yep, McCartan got him. He's been all over the place tonight.
He has a sack. He had a fumble recovery earlier, and now a sack.
So it'll be 3rd and 16. Four wides to the left. Johnson back, looks, thrown, caught and dropped immediately. It will be 4th down and 11, and a great opening stand by that Lake Orion defense.
That's right, a 3 and out, get off the field in less than 2 minutes, and a chance to get your offense field position here starting in plus territory most likely.
Jackson Vasquez sets up near the Farmington 45-yard line. Line drive kick takes a Farmington bounce inside the Dragon 40 down to the 37.
Very good punt.
Good punt, good roll, where the Dragons will take over 1st and 10. We'll let you know that the scoreboard for the second half is underwritten by Builders Custom Flooring. It's a family-owned and operated flooring business located conveniently in downtown Lake Orion. Their showroom features a selection of hardwood flooring, carpet, luxury vinyl, and a wide variety of tile and backsplash. For more information, visit their website at builderscustomflooring.com. 1st and 10 for the Dragons from the 37. Payne in motion. Billy Roberson up the middle, breaks a tackle. He's in the open field and he's going to go.
63 yards.
63 yards for Billy Roberson. What a run on 1st down.
As soon as he got through that first layer, he was gone. Billy Roberson's 3rd touchdown of the night and his 2nd on the ground.
And you know he's got speed. You know he's got speed to get outside and turn the corner. But when he went up the middle, he just found another gear.
He did. He can pull away from defensive backs, separation speed.
So Will Hoffman again lines up for the extra point with Vasquez holding. 63 yards in one play for the Dragons. The extra point is good. 9:36 to go in the 3rd. It's now 42-7. And be sure to tune into replays of your favorite games right here on Orion Neighborhood Television. Tune in Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays at 7, Saturdays at 1 p.m. for the most current games in our lineup. Games are also replayed throughout the week, so check our program guide on our webpage at oriontv.org. And there goes Billy Roberson again. And he just outran everybody.
This is Lake Orion's 4th time in 8 games this season going over 40 points. They came into tonight averaging 37.6 per game. That's about to go up. One of the best offenses in the state here.
Yeah. And I'm sorry, I didn't get his name. They brought a kicker over from the soccer team, and he just put one in the end zone. Now, since we do have a 35-point difference in this game, we are under the point differential rule. The point differential rule states that when the difference in score is 35 points or more, the clock will not stop except for 4 instances: timeouts, penalties, injuries, or scores. Incomplete pass, clock keeps running. Run out of bounds, the clock keeps running.
Yep.
And Farmington comes out with twins left, single wide right. Handoff to Bailey. He gets about a yard. It'll bring up 2nd and 9. DeGraffenried and Hood in on the tackle. Malaki Hood. DeGraffenried comes out, and Travis Acker goes in at that linebacker spot.
We're getting into the substitutions you were talking about, Doug.
Yes, we will. We'll do our best to keep current on who's in and who's out. Looks like Parker Brissett is in at a left defensive end. And Farmington is going to call a timeout. 8:24 to go in the 3rd. And this is the perfect thing to do on homecoming, is try to get everyone into the game.
Yeah, this is going perfectly according to plan so far for Lake Orion, other than the rain. Maybe they wouldn't have planned for that.
Yeah.
But you talked about wanting to make a statement, particularly this senior class. Well, they've done so, getting to the running clock. And, that will speed this game up a bit, but still should be an opportunity for Lake Orion to get close to everyone in here.
Sure. And it is later in the fall. The shirt sleeves have gone and the long undergarments have come out. Tip ball, and he just throws it away. There was nobody in the area.
Yeah, Julian Jackson struggled with that snap there. That snap had some heat on it, and he had to double catch it and then just get rid of it in a hurry. I'm sorry, Julian Johnson, not
Yeah,
Julian
it almost
Jackson.
looked like it was tipped by Bailey.
Third down and 9.
So it's 3rd and 9 for Farmington. And again, next week, Lake Orion will go to Saline to face C.J. Carr and the Hornets. Trips to the right, single wide left. Johnson back, looks, throws, incomplete. Intended for Antoine Bailey out on the left flat. And Cole was covering him. So it is 4th and 9, and the Dragons will get the ball back in good field position.
Looking ahead to that Saline game, an OAA SEC showdown. Saline, of course, in the Michigan's Southeastern Conference.
Short kick. Takes a Farmington bounce all the way down to the 30-yard line. Now the 29 of the Dragons. And that's where they'll start out, 1st and 10.
Rolled almost 20 yards.
It didn't have a lot of air time to it. So now we should see some wholesale substitutions in for the Dragons.
Yep.
Anderson Adams, the freshman, is in at quarterback. Jamari Cooper stays in at one of the wideout spots. He's split wide to the right. They have trips right on 1st down. Adams on the keeper. He gets 9 on 1st down.
I like that play call a lot. Freshman quarterback, first snap of the night. Let him keep it and take a hit and get in the flow of the game right away.
Get those juices flowing. Grady Harbin is in at one of the running back spots.
It's 2nd down and 1.
Brennan Essian stays in along at one of the tackle positions. Handoff up the middle. Nope. Adams keeps it. He's got a 1st down. He's up near midfield. Great play fake to Acker. Ryder Terwilliger, junior defensive lineman, brought him down. 1st down and 10 for the Dragons as we close in on 5 minutes to go here in the 3rd.
Anderson Adams has made a name for himself with his arm. He's on the varsity team as a freshman, but these first 2 plays been showing off the legs.
Handoff goes nowhere. Single, about 1 yard for Acker. So gain of 1, it'll be 2nd and 9.
Acker traditionally more of that blocking fullback for Billy Roberson, but with the score being this lopsided, they'll reward Acker with some carries down the stretch here.
Double wide, double slot on 2nd down. And
good throw by the freshman.
Yeah, Adams put that thing on a rope, and it was intended for Jamari Cooper.
Number 30, Mark White on the defensive play.
Mark White broke it up for Farmington. So 3rd down and 9 as we close in on 4 minutes to go. Trips to the right, single wide left. Adams back, looks, loses the ball. It's fallen on
Great Allison falling
by,
on the loose ball. Near the Dragon 36.
let's see, who fell on that?
May have been Grant Allison, number 53.
I think it was, yeah. So it'll be 4th down and 23. Will Hoffman comes in to punt, and you're right, the rain's coming down a little harder.
Yeah, that could be a learning moment there for Anderson Adams. Got to be able to feel the pocket collapsing around you and get out of there.
Punt. Went to be picked up by Mikey Woods. It was down by his ankles. He went to pick it up, dropped it. The Dragons fell on it. It'll be Dragons 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line of Farmington.
Lake Orion nearly fumbled, or nearly lost a fumble on the previous play, ended up punting it away, but Farmington gives it right back. Anderson Adams and the offense will go back out there at the 33-yard line.
Corbin Smith fell on it, and heads-up play by the Dragons special teams. Grady Harbin stays in at a slot receiver. Ackers at the tailback. He gets the carry. Trying to get around the left side. He's hit low and hit high and dropped.
Acker stopped by Quinn.
White and Quinn dropped him.
Take a Jets Pizza replay look at the fumble here.
Tries to come up and get it and just couldn't get the handle on it.
Not a great decision by number 5, Mikey Woods there. That had already bounced a couple of times. Probably should have just let it go, got away from it at that point.
Anderson back to pass, looking, throwing, too high for Jamari. Was that Jamari Cooper? We have a flag thrown late. And
it did not appear to be any contact in real time here, but
he may have just gotten the wind knocked out of him.
Fortunately, did not look like a hit to the helmet or anything like that.
No. Coach Bell's coming over to see what's going on.
I'll try to identify for sure who that is for you down there.
I think he just got the wind knocked out of him. Chelsea Hanning is not in here tonight. Margaret Gilbo is in as the trainer. That's Ryan Rocheleau. Sophomore wide receiver.
I mean, we have seen some movement from Rocheleau down there.
Oh, yeah. And say if you go up and you come down on your back, the air goes out of you. And it is the hardest thing in the world to get your air back.
Very well could be, and hopefully that is what this is.
Hopefully that is what it is. Yeah. We're going to take a break while they attend to Rocheleau. You're watching exclusive coverage of Lake Orion Dragon football on Orion Neighborhood Television and the NFHS streaming service.
As the voice of Michigan student athletes, the Student Advisory Council's role
is to convey the message of how high school sports are supposed to be played.
We were responsible for helping the MHSAA maintain a positive and healthy atmosphere
in which interscholastic students can thrive.
We believe athletes should be competitive,
sportsmanlike, and excel academically.
We believe students in the stands should have fun,
but not take the focus away from the game. We believe coaches should act as teachers,
helping student athletes develop while still keeping high school sports in perspective.
We believe that parents should always be positive role models
and be supportive of their child's decisions.
We believe officials commit their own time to high school sports.
And respect should always be shown and given to them.
The most important goal for student athletes is to enjoy high school sports
while maintaining a high level of respect for all those involved in the games.
Enjoy the game.
My dad and my grandfather are officials. I've grown up around officials and seeing how much they enjoy being part of the games. As a student athlete, I've always appreciated the people out there who are willing to give back to the kids. The Legacy program lets me officiate while I'm still in high school, working younger kids' games. Officiating gives me a better understanding of the game. I get to make some pretty good money for a high school kid, and I even get to spend some quality time with my dad. There's help wanted. Just whistle.
There are very few traditions in our country as enduring, engaging, and meaningful as high school football on Friday nights. Every Friday night in the fall, about 7,000 high school football games involving more than 1 million student athletes are held from coast to coast. Football has been a part of our nation's high schools for more than 100 years. High school football fosters a strong sense of community. It is the most popular boys' sport and is our nation's #1 spectator sport. The people in the stands aren't just fans. They're moms and dads, grandparents, sisters and brothers. They're local store owners and neighbors from down the street. They're former players and coaches, and their fellow students. Win or lose, their support and pride for their school and community are always there. Why play high school football? High school football equips young people for success in both the classroom and in life by inspiring character, leadership, resilience, teamwork, discipline, physical fitness, time management, community engagement, and other important life skills. Also through football, students develop essential skills for participating in other sports during the winter and spring seasons. The sport of football provides opportunities for students with any skill and size. The relationships, bonds, and camaraderie built both on and off the field will last a lifetime. The health and safety of students is a paramount goal of high school football. Like other contact sports, there is an inherent risk in playing football. However, the NFHS wants parents to know that we believe high school football is safer today than it ever has been. The following steps have been taken to create a safer high school football experience. Concussion awareness and management protocols for football, education and professional development for football coaches, football injury surveillance and research studies, restrictions on helmet-to-helmet contact hits and blindside blocks, limits on contact in football practice, risk minimization focus by the NFHS Football Rules Committee, ongoing improvements in football equipment, emergency action plans and AEDs in place and ready to use in schools nationwide. As it has been for many years, high school football continues to be a significant part of communities across the country. The NFHS is committed to keeping the lights on and keeping the game as safe as possible for the millions of kids who will play for years to come. Contact your local middle school or high school to learn more and sign up to play football today.
So, I got my start in officiating when a friend told me I should try it. At first I just did basketball, and I got hooked. Before long, I added baseball, softball, football, and volleyball. I really enjoyed giving back to the game, working with kids, and working with my local association to recruit and train new officials. I would like to say to anybody that officiating is a great way to help kids and stay connected to the game. We always need new officials. There's help wanted, just listen.
There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes are also likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives. including academics. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education.
We're there to serve, make sure we're creating a fair atmosphere for both teams, upholding the integrity of the game.
I chose to be an official. It's the best decision I've made.
In life, things aren't scripted. Games aren't pre-scripted. You know, I got into officiating because my father was an official. Officiating was part of our family life. It wasn't just the game.
Get to be outside, get to experience the game. It's so much more fun. You can get a lot out of it.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
To help me become not only a better official, but a better person.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
And it's just been wonderful.
In life, things aren't scripted.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
You can get a lot out of it.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
Today I'm going to tell you about sportsmanship because it's important. Treat your opponents the way you would want to be treated. My mom says that. Listen to the referees. It's their job. Be nice to their team and our team. Cheer them on. Always play fair. It's the right thing to do. It's sportsmanship. It's not that hard.
I am confident.
I am passionate.
I am strong.
I
I
am an athlete.
Girls play today because of those who came first. The leaders, coaches, officials, trailblazers, made possible by the passing of Title IX more than 50 years ago.
No person shall be excluded
From participating
on the basis of sex.
And girls have done so much more than participate. From the first MHSAA champions to the latest and newest. Title IX confirmed what we already knew. Girls can play, and they benefit greatly from being involved in high school sports.
I am competitive.
I am determined.
I am fearless.
Continue to play, to coach, to officiate. Continue giving back, because 50 years is just the beginning. You were once inspired by those who came first. Now, be the inspiration for those who come next.
What rhymes with great?
Participate.
Where does greatness start?
Here, in the classroom.
On the diamond.
In the pool. On the field. Where will your greatness take you?
To better grades.
To more friends.
Yeah!
Be great.
Participate!
As the voice of Michigan student athletes, the Student Advisory Council's role
is to convey the message of how high school sports are supposed to be played.
We were responsible for helping the MHSAA maintain a positive and healthy atmosphere
in which interscholastic students can thrive.
We believe athletes should be competitive,
sportsmanlike, and excel academically.
We believe students in the stand should have fun,
but not take the focus away from the game. We believe coaches should act as teachers,
helping student athletes develop while still keeping high school sports in perspective.
We believe that parents should always be positive role models
and be supportive of their child's decisions.
We believe officials commit their own time to high school sports.
And respect should always be shown and given to them.
The most important goal for student athletes is to enjoy high school sports
while maintaining a high level of respect for all those involved in the games.
Enjoy the game.
My dad and my grandfather are officials. I've grown up around officials and seeing how much they enjoy being part of the games. As a student athlete, I've always appreciated the people out there who are willing to give back to the kids. The Legacy program lets me officiate while I'm still in high school, working younger kids' games. Officiating gives me a better understanding of the game. I get to make some pretty good money for a high school kid, and I even get to spend some quality time with my dad. There's help wanted. Just whistle.
There are very few traditions in our country as enduring, engaging, and meaningful as high school football on Friday nights. Every Friday night in the fall, about 7,000 high school football games involving more than 1 million student athletes are held from coast to coast. Football has been a part of our nation's high schools for more than 100 years. High school football fosters a strong sense of community. It is the most popular boys' sport and is our nation's #1 spectator sport. The people in the stands aren't just fans. They're moms and dads, grandparents, sisters and brothers. They're local store owners and neighbors from down the street. They're former players and coaches. And their fellow students. Win or lose, their support and pride for their school and community are always there. Why play high school football? High school football equips young people for success in both the classroom and in life by inspiring character, leadership, resilience, teamwork, discipline, physical fitness, time management, community engagement, and other important life skills. Also through football, students develop essential skills for participating in other sports during the winter and spring seasons. The sport of football provides opportunities for students with any skill and size. The relationships, bonds, and camaraderie built both on and off the field will last a lifetime. The health and safety of students is a paramount goal of high school football. Like other contact sports, there is an inherent risk in playing football. However, the NFHS wants parents to know that we believe high school football is safer today than it ever has been. The following steps have been taken to create a safer high school football experience. Concussion awareness and management protocols for football, education and professional development for football coaches, football injury surveillance and research studies, restrictions on helmet-to-helmet contact hits and blindside blocks, limits on contact in football practice, risk minimization focus by the NFHS Football Rules Committee, ongoing improvements in football equipment, emergency action plans and AEDs in place and ready to use in schools nationwide. As it has been for many years, high school football continues to be a significant part of communities across the country. The NFHS is committed to keeping the lights on and keeping the game as safe as possible for the millions of kids who will play for years to come. Contact your local middle school or high school to learn more and sign up to play football today.
So, I got my start in officiating when a friend told me I should try it. At first, I just did basketball, and I got hooked. Before long, I added baseball, softball, football, and volleyball. I really enjoyed giving back to the game, working with kids, and working with my local association to recruit and train new officials. I would like to say to anybody that officiating is a great way to help kids and stay connected to the game. We always need new officials. There's help wanted, just listen.
There's just one place where students are students first, and athletics are played with purpose and perspective. That place is your local high school. High school sports offer more than the joy of competition. Studies show that student athletes are also likely to enjoy greater levels of achievement in other areas of their lives. including academics. High school sports, a winning part of a complete education.
We're there to serve, make sure we're creating a fair atmosphere for both teams, upholding the integrity of the game.
I chose to be an official. It's the best decision I've made.
In life, things aren't scripted. Games aren't pre-scripted. You know, I got into officiating because my father was an official. Officiating was part of our family life. It wasn't just the game.
Get to be outside, get to experience the game. It's so much more fun. You can get a lot out of it.
If you're an athlete, we need people like you and translate those skills to officiating.
It helped me become not only a better official, but a better person.
It happens in every town, in every game.
We never have a perfect game, but the rewards always outweigh the negativities.
And it's just been wonderful.
Back here at Dragon Stadium, 57.7 seconds left in the third quarter. Sophomore wide receiver Ryan Rocheleau is loaded into an emergency vehicle and will be taken off the field. He lay down on the sideline about the 5 to 10 yard line for quite a while, and they finally called an ambulance in. He is loaded in. The Dragons right now are going through another warm-up period. We will not speculate what is wrong with Mr. Rocheleau. That is for the medical people to do. The ambulance is leaving the track right now. And so we are apparently going to resume play. The Dragons have the ball with a 3rd and 13 from the Farmington 36-yard line. Coach Bell went over and talked to Coach Albrecht. We don't know what was discussed, but apparently we are going to resume play.
We'll certainly have a good thought in mind for the Dragon athlete who was injured, and of course appreciate the immediate response from the paramedics and the medical personnel.
As the ambulance is pulling off
As the game
the
resumes,
east side of the field, and it'll be 3rd and 13 for the Dragons.
Check that, it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
We'll draw the winner of the 50-50 at the end of this quarter.
And right now, Coach Bell's over talking to his team, said, look, we still have a game to finish.
Tonight's winner will take home $371.
Just under 13 minutes with a running clock here, and yeah, I want to echo everything that's been said here around Dragon Stadium. My thoughts and prayers certainly with the Rocheleau family, wishing you guys all the best.
1st and 10 from the 21.
1st and 10 from the 21. Noah Thiebaud checks in at a slot right. Anderson Adams continues at quarterback with Travis Acker in the running back position. Handoff up the middle to Acker. He gets forward for a few. It'll be 2nd down. Give him 4. Troy Pakmara also in, doing some offensive duty.
2nd down and 7.
Jake Masella in at a wide out left. And that's going to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. We've played 3. The Lake Orion Dragons lead the Farmington Falcons 42-7. And when something like that happens and one of your teammates goes down, the last thing you're thinking about is football. But you've still got a game to play. And a lot of it, as we watch the ambulance leave the school grounds, you're thinking about your teammate. And Coach Bell took the time, got his team together, and said, we still have a game to finish.
I think this fourth quarter is probably going to feel a little bit like the twilight zone to some of these players, where, like you said, that they'll be out there and you'll be playing football like normal, but part of your mind will certainly be with Ryan Rushlow and his family, and understandably so. Lake Orion, a comfortable 35-point lead as we begin the fourth.
Trips to the right, single back in the backfield on second down. Adams on the keeper. Cuts it outside to the 10, to the 7. He's got a first down. Good run by the quarterback, by the freshman quarterback.
Makes it look easy, too. Got those long, easy strides. The future could be bright with Anderson Adams at the controls.
Well, you know what? He'll be a sophomore next year. TR will be a senior.
Right.
You've also got
Brody Thompson.
Brody Thompson who is a sophomore this year. Trey Pochmara on the carry, inside the 5, down to the 4.
To have all three of your top quarterbacks come back is rare.
Yeah. It's a nice situation to have for Coach Bell.
For sure. A former quarterback himself, an offensive-minded head coach. He loves that.
So it is second down and goal from the 5. Adams comes back out. Pochmara lines up in the running back position, and they have trips to the right and single wide set up on a wing. Adams taken down in the backfield. Number 30, Mark White, cut in and brought him down for about a 4-yard loss.
If that was indeed a zone read there, I think that was just an incorrect read by Adams. Probably should have gave it to Trey Pochmara, and he might have been able to score there. But a young quarterback getting experience, he'll learn to read that better.
Absolutely. And, we talked about it for years on staff, that when you get that big lead, how beneficial it is to get everyone involved in the game. The guys that bust their necks 4 days a week on scout teams get a chance to come out and produce.
And particularly so when they play in the homecoming game.
Double wide, double slot. Handoff, Pochmara for a couple. It'll be fourth down.
Tackled near the 9. Tackled by Mackay.
So Adams comes over to get the play from Coach Bell. They're going to go for it on fourth down. There's no sense in going for a field goal when you're up by 35.
Yeah.
They have trips left, single wide right. Fourth and goal. Adams back, got pressure. Down he goes. On the 20-yard line. So Farmington will take over first and 10 from the 20-yard line. 9 minutes left to go in the ball game.
That was number 9, the junior, Justin Quinn, coming up with the sack for the Falcons there.
Quarterbacks coach Brad Fisher talking to Adams. And it's all a learning experience. It's part of learning to play the quarterback position.
And this is the best way to do it here. Live reps, actually get out there and get some snaps in game action.
So first and 10, Farmington comes out, twins right, single wide left. I formation in the backfield. Handoff on first down, goes for about 3.
Bailey, tackled by Kowal. Last call for the 50-50 winner.
Somebody, I heard someone say Bailey. Oh yeah, Antoine Bailey on the carry, number 22.
Blue, 254,
As the rain comes down a little harder.
Yep, it's certainly been gradually picking up. This is the hardest it's rained all night.
And we crossed the 8-minute mark. Toss back to Bailey. And again, we have not seen Trent Darden, their starting running back, since the second quarter when he went out with an apparent leg injury.
Yep, looked like he was questionable and then done for the night. And Bailey has not had as good of luck as Darden was able to have when he was in there.
Ben Shadle checks out. Third down and 9. From the gun. Number 7, Jeremiah Axe, the senior quarterback, is in now. Nick Smith on the receiving end.
Charles Chrisman made the tackle.
Charles Chrisman on the tackle for the Dragons. It's 4th down and 5 from the 20, call it the 25. As we near 6:30 to go. Farmington slow coming out of their huddle. They're down to 10 seconds on the play clock. Axe back, looks, throws, incomplete, in and out of the hands of Jamar Peterson. And Farmington will turn it over on downs. Lake Orion will take over 1st and 10 from the Farmington 25. Number 24, Akili Rush. They're breaking the pass up. So 1st and 10 for the Dragons. And looking at the rain come down, I'll get the word down to our producer director, Joey Tysick. We'll do post-game from the booth tonight. It looks pretty nasty out there.
I like that call. Sounds good to me. And is this Brody Thompson here? It is, yep. Our 3rd Dragon quarterback of the night, number 10, Brody Thompson.
Brody Thompson getting his shots in, the sophomore quarterback. On the keeper, up the middle. He's got about 8. And Teddy, you and I were talking about the situation, and we just mentioned it. TR will be a senior next year. You've got Brody Thompson coming along. He will be a junior. Anderson Adams will be a sophomore. And all 3 of those are going to have game experience. Plus, they're going to have a whole off season working with Coach Bell and Coach Fisher in the offense. High snap. Brody Thompson went back to try to pick it up, and he couldn't. Knocked it back to the Dragon 45-yard line, where Farmington recovers. They'll take over 1st and 10 with 4 minutes to go.
Ended up being picked up 28 yards downfield. That was snapped at the 17.
Yeah.
But yeah, getting back to your point about the 3 returning quarterbacks, that's a great situation for Lake Orion to be in. And looking way ahead, that 2025 season, it'll be interesting to see what the plan is after TR Hill graduates.
Axe is the quarterback. Hands off on 1st down to Bailey. He gets a couple. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And with the running clock and Farmington still taking their time huddling up, this very well could be the last drive of the game here as we hit the 3:30 mark.
Yeah, they're in no hurry. They don't have that sense of urgency to get the ball and take it down the field and score.
Nope, not at all. I think they're trying to maybe get this to 42-14, but that's about it.
High snap, Axe on the carry. hit and brought down after about a yard gain. It was a high snap, and by the time he had it corralled, he had nobody to give it to. In on the tackle, Sam Barkley, number 23 for the Dragons, in on the tackle.
809-254-809. If you have that ticket, you are
Lane Garris checks out for the Dragons along that defensive front.
254-809.
As we're under 2:30 to play. Twins right, single wide left. On third down. Axe back, looks, throws, overthrows Jamar Peterson. It'll be 4th down and 7.
Lake Orion trying to hold the opposition to single-digit points for the 3rd time this season. They held Harper Woods to 6 back on September 1st. Then, of course, the 35-0 shutout of Rochester Adams back on September 29th.
Aiden Adams checks in a safety position. Charles Chrisman is now at the right corner. We'll try to keep up with the changes. Brandon Nepchuk still staying in there at his defensive end position. And Farmington's going to take a timeout with 1:29 to go.
Nepchuk's one of the few Dragons played the whole game on the
Yeah.
defensive side.
He's a junior. He can take it.
That's right.
Yeah. Again, next week, the Dragons travel to Saline to take on the Saline Hornets and their everything quarterback, C.J. Carr. And after that, we await Selection Sunday to see who the Dragons will play. It is pretty much granted that in 2 weeks, we will have a home playoff game here at Dragon Stadium.
Nothing like it.
Twins right, single wide left, backs in an offset eye. Axe back, look, throws. Short of the intended receiver, Jamar Peterson. And we have a penalty on the play. And that happens when you get the younger players in. Personal foul, roughing the passer against the Dragons. So that will be a 15-yard penalty from the previous spot. It'll move the ball into Dragon territory at the 36-yard line.
Even in a lopsided game like this with a 35-point lead, that's the type of thing, though, that is a teaching moment for the coaches, because roughing the passer, it's an avoidable penalty, particularly on 4th down there when you could have been off the field.
Exactly. So Farmington breaks our huddle. 1st and 10. Twins left, single wide right. Axe from the gun. Handoff up the middle. Brought down is number 25, Miles Harrell, junior running back. He gets maybe a yard. It'll be 2nd down. We're inside a minute.
Yeah, we'll probably have one more play in this game, and that'll be it.
So Farmington breaks the huddle. Axe from the gun. High snap. He corrals it, goes down, and that's going to do it. We are under 20 seconds. The 40-second clock is running. So the Lake Orion Dragons come away with a homecoming victory over the Farmington Falcons, 42-7. And what an offensive statement by the Dragons tonight.
Billy Roberson, 3 touchdowns. He had 2 runs, including a 63-yarder in the second half. Also caught a touchdown pass. T.R. Hill ran for 2 and threw for 1. Lake Orion's 4th time this year scoring at least 40 points. This offense is humming on all cylinders.
It is, and the victory, of course, is tempered by the injury to Rocheleau. We do not have any idea, and we will not speculate as to his condition. And with that, I would like to thank our entire Orion Neighborhood Television crew and the student crew from Lake Orion High School TPW. Absolutely. Our producer, director, Joey Tysick, Joe Johnson, braving the rain on the sideline. For Teddy Renquist, I'm Doug Corliss. Thank you for watching. Good night, everyone.